Hello and welcome to the left side of reality. This is your host, Snow the First, and I am not, as has been the tradition, starting out with the work screen. In fact, the reason it's still on the preview screen is because I want to have a little bit of ceremony for what we're going to be doing. And what we're going to be doing today, or at least attempting, is, drumroll please, the Malkuth core suppression. I've had thoughts about how to do this for a while now, and the only thing is, I have no idea if my strategy is going to work. But, no time to check but the present. Now, I won't sit here and beat my head against this core suppression. If it feels like I'm not ready, I'm going to reset, or I'm going to go back to normal, do this day as normal, and try again when I feel better equipped. But for now, let's go. So, core suppressions. You are not allowed to initially station anyone in the department having the meltdown because of that. And the gimmick for Malkuth is simple, as befitting of the first one. You have no idea what work you're going to do, but there's a way around that. So I'm going to set up what's going to be my strategy for the day. Tatiana, hang out in Shyla corridor. Who else? Alyssa, hang out in Lunson corridor. And before we do absolutely anything else, there's a little precaution I want to make that may require resetting a few times. Hang on, where is it? Emilia. Okay, we're gonna double speed our way through this. Okay, let's try and stop this on yes if at all possible. Okay, gave her a minor boost in stats. We're gonna be using that. Now, when it comes to agents in this facility, 2 people have more attachment than anyone. That is Misona with a whopping 110 plus 5. And the agent we just boosted up, if I could find where she is. Emilia, who has 108 plus 8. So Emilia and Misona are roughly even when it comes to temperaments. But the difference between the two is that Emilia has Lamp on her head. And what Lamp does is increase your success rate plus 3. That's going to make all the difference for what we want to do here. What we're going to do is take her and plant her in the corridor of our friend here. That's going to be a surprise tool that's going to help us later. But okay. The conditions for the Malkuth core suppression is to reach 550 PE box quota and make it to meltdown level 6. Our way of doing so, the trick, is to first figure out what's what. So we're gonna have Alyssa up here work Instinct on the skull. Instinct is actually repression. Okay, good to know. And let's meanwhile go down to this corridor. What is repression? Repression is actually insight. And therein lies the trick, very simply. We have two abnormalities that we can basically grind on whenever we want to check for whatever skill. And you might think, well, these are very low-key abnormalities. Isn't it inefficient to spend 2-3 work slots just to experiment? And I say, maybe you could argue that. But what matters is that we average 100 PE boxes per. Okay, Instinct is actually attachment, so basically they've swapped vertically on the little display. What matters is that we average 100 PE boxes per meltdown level. So now that we have a few ideas, we can take Emilia, for instance. We can take Emilia and have her work attachment on Blue Star. And you can basically see how the rest of the day will hopefully go from there. Every time we figure out some work, we're going to... Okay, we should probably switch these guys so they're in the lower corridors. Why do they start up there? That's Instinct. Do we have anyone with white weapons on hand? How did I get that so badly mixed up? Oh my god, is Emilia actually going to survive this? I guess the one flaw in my strategy is user error. Although Emilia's actually not doing too bad. Oh my god. She might actually get a half-decent work result with this. Okay, just sit here for now. Although, speaking of repression... Okay, that's Instinct. Pansy, boost your judgment with Burrowing Heaven. Wait, that's attachment. Well, that worked out anyways, because that's the ideal work. That's the ideal work for this thing anyways. Okay, we're not gonna mouse off this yet, because we need to look at this thing, but... God, that is the big flaw. I have the memory of a fool. Okay, but even with those errors, we aren't doing terrible. What else? What else? What was Instinct again? Was that repression? No, repression was insight. Attachment was instinct. Yeah, attachment was instinct. Yeah, you could withstand the grind your fortitude a little bit. The bad thing, especially with my memory issues, is that every time we make it through a meltdown level, the work tapes are gonna be all scrambled up again. That would be Tatiana, so have him go back to his post and have someone else check on Shylock instead. Oh, I did Tatiana because he had good black protection. That was fine. Well, Lamarcus has half-decent black protection. Okay, but even after screwing up with Blue Star, our progress isn't bad. We're at 85. Oh, he is information team captain. Whoops. Lamarcus, Tatiana, I want to put you. Tatiana has the best black protection with Fragment. So even if something should go wrong with Shylock, he probably shouldn't die. I'm all mixed up on what goes where with this. Although, speaking of Lamarcus, Insight was attachment, right? Or was it Repression? Yeah, Insight was attachment. Let's put Marcus. Already at 5, although I suppose I could just increase it. Or... do I want to throw Gabriella at the Night of Despair, both for PE boxes and for the buff for the day? Yeah, might as well. Okay, 101, and then Gabriella's gonna max that out, so yeah, I think we're on pace, even with the screw-ups. Oh, Punishing Bird is out. Malkuth isn't around to announce it, so that happened with no fanfare at all. Amazing. From our high PE box earners, I would say... we could use Snow Queen for some training. Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, this strategy is sound. Okay, Repression was in sight, so... who could work on that wouldn't get too messed up? Rose, maybe. I'll do that and have Gabriella in the corridor in case something goes wrong. May as well take this chance to try and... No, repression. Try to do some training while we're in the area. Has Punishing Bird returned to their cell yet? I want to make sure to do that before I pull the trigger on the next phase. Now, you might think we basically have the core suppression solved, even with the issues. What could possibly get in our way at this point? Her. Every meltdown, she's gonna have a temper tantrum because we don't have execution bullets. It's gonna be Amelia's job, with all her boost, both innately and from the boosting machine, to try and calm her down. Unfortunately, we have to, because her tantrum only happens on the meltdown change, it means we have to first figure out what attachment even is before we can go attempt it. Where is the bird? Okay, all my scouting people are open. Anything else we want to do? Gabriella, go back to your department. Any other high P boxes we want to grab? Repression was in sight. So with Sihan, you do that. And get some more P boxes. Okay, it's back. Okay, everything's mixed up again and we have meltdowns. Okay, the soda is melting down. I think we can send literally anyone on that and it'll be safe. The queen, she's melting down. I'll send someone to that. Who would be safe to send to that? No, not you. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. I don't think I have anyone I could send to the knight. Old Faith is simple enough. Without Gabriella, I don't know who to send to the knight because that's usually Sihan's job. Okay, before I unpause, who could I send to the knight that would make it on time? That's not Gabriella. You're weak to white, that's a no. You're also weak to white, that's also a no. Although, could it be okay because she has max temperaments? Oh, that's something I should have thought through. Lamarcus could do it. Okay. Adam, check out the soda machine. See what that is. Insight will be done by Alyssa. And the third one is going to be done by Shyla here. Okay, insight is just insight. Nothing more, nothing less. Instinct is attachment. Okay. And attachment is instinct, so repression is repression. I think effectively what that means is that on the work wheel, only these two have swapped. Everything else is normal, which means that would mean instinct on the queen. Am I correct there? I want to double triple check before I commit to that. Instinct was attachment and attachment was instinct. Everything else is normal. And meanwhile, speaking of which, information team captain, you are needed there. And Basil, you may lose your gun again. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. Come on, Amelia, you don't usually fail me. Just a little more. No. Come on, I think we can still do it. No, I don't think we can do it any... We failed! Shit. Ugh. Everything was going so well, and then that happened. And that is the reason why this might be a failure, even with our best intentions. Because of something more or less out of our control. I hate that. Oh, it might not be entirely lost yet. Can I send Gabriella over there? Wail on her. That's what I did wrong. I didn't send her on time. I sent her just a little early. Or no, I sent her too late. That's what I did wrong. Okay, but I'm gonna see if I can't suppress her just as is, now that I know better. So I don't have to take it... Okay. Move behind. Gabriella, where are you? Wow, that's actually kind of doing something. Interesting. But anyone else nearby with red that can do something? I know this is probably a dead run already, but... Marion, come help. I actually took off a somewhat decent chunk of health from her doing that. Oh, hi. None of you can handle this. To the upper corridors for now. You also stick here for now. Or you know what, this would just take too long. Okay, the idea is sound. The strategy is sound. It's just a matter of actually doing it. I guess I can't blame the game too much, because the mistakes that happened were entirely on me. Forgetting the facts I just established, and forgetting that I needed to send it before the meltdown. So whatever facts are established pre-first meltdown would still be valid, because I would be sending her on the second to last. Okay, we can do this. I don't know if it was actually feasible to suppress her, but it would honestly just take too long. Okay, second verse, same as the first. The good news is that I won't have to deal with the debuff for some of the Queen of Hatred works, because the ordeals will pacify her through killing parents. At least I hope that's how it works. Why would Bloodbath be our third checkpoint? You know, do you feel that Bloodbath is safe like that? Oh wait, it's all stats. Okay, Emilia, come take your boots again. The important thing... Okay. Aside from Queen of Hatred, this core suppression is basically solid. As long as we know what the work types are, then we can just grind on the biggest P boxes producers and get the ink to sell them back away. Heck, if we wanted to, if we get the P box requirement long before Meltdown level 6, we can then spend the rest of the work period playing it safe and bulldozing through this bar with safe abnormality works, as long as we know the work types. This would be a much shorter stream if not for Queen of Hatred. Queen of Hatred. Shit. Can't do that too often if she explodes. Oh, Meltdowns. Yeah, that's true. Let's look at that. I need you to be as maxed out on stats as possible to... Okay, there we are. Much better. Don't go to Queen of Hatred immediately. Go to the lower corridors. Everyone in Central Command, go to the lower corridors. Just to be 200% safe, who would be safe to send for Bloodbath? No. No. Anton. I believe Bloodbath does white damage? Yes. Don't want to take any chance. So what's our first works? Okay. Instinct is instinct. Simple as that. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Insight is repression. And attachment is insight. So repression would be attachment. Okay. Instinct is instinct. Repression is attachment. Attachment is insight. And... God... In that case, Amelia, do a round of Blue Star. Lasihan, do a round of Dim. Oh god, Tatiana lost her face! It's spreading! Okay, Yanton, for now you can go back. Okay, gonna do some repression work with Pansy, boost her justice. Oh, do not mouse away. I need to stop doing that mistake. How are we on P boxes right now? Oh. That was not great, but they probably boosted her. Did I want to do round 2 with Blue Star? Because I feel like we're a little behind on P boxes. Suppression, get your shield, since I know Tatiana can safely work on, or I know Lamarcus can safely work on me. You get your battle boost in case the worst happens. Maybe I shouldn't do any training. Maybe I should just focus on preferred work heights for max P box development. In which case, Musona work attachment on the preferred. Okay, yeah, once I do attachment with the bird, then we're back on track to doing well on this. Adam, do a round with soda. Okay, yeah, we're on pace. Oh, Amelia. Or wait, I suppose it doesn't matter since I'm just gonna send her in. Well, that's if she can get 16 without the death penalty. Wait. I want to make absolute sure I was doing this right. We don't want to mess with this. Okay, yeah, without the debuff it is so much better. Amelia's attachment is unmatched thanks to the crown. Okay, I think we can officially say that she did it. Take this away. Adam. Oh, hi! I hate that. I hate that so much. I think we might be boned. Okay, well, let's try anyways. Of all the bad luck. Okay. Okay, who's melting down? Snow King's melting down, and then this corridor's melting down. What's instinct right now? Instinct is repression. What's insight right now? Insight's just insight, so we can send someone to the Snow Queen right away before she gets worse. Instinct is repression. Insight is just insight, and last but not least, work with me, Shiloh. Well, the good news is that the timer on Queen of Hatred didn't start right away. Okay, what's attachment? Attachment's just attachment. So repression is instinct. Oh god, and we're doing this under a -4 debuff. So repression and insight are normal. Oh right, and this is melting down too, for whatever that's worth. Return it immediately. Ow, ow, this hurts. Well, the good news is... The good news is, if I understood what you were saying earlier... Oh my god, she got 16 naturally! Emilia. Emilia. You know what could help a little bit? Okay, that gives us a work success chance. That's gonna help. The good news of knowing the work types is that we can basically just rinse repeat our current strategies. So we're fine in that regard. Okay, after Emilia heals up, go for Blue Star. Is poor Tatiana gonna spend the rest of the playthrough without a face? Because this is the one that works? Oh, and the other thing. When the Amber Dawn happens, wouldn't the Amber Dawn killing clerks calm down her tantrums? And therefore we're actually a little better off next time, since she won't have the -4? Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, Alyssa, hang out in safety for a little bit to restore your little bit of SP that you lost. Okay, we've seen that Emilia can do it just naturally, even with the -4, and now that we've boosted the success rate, that should help. Fingers crossed that it helps. Okay, Alyssa, back to Winston Corridor. Oh, you go back to your place. Tatiana, go back to Shyla Corridor. Okay. I do know the gimmick for later on, where basically, I do know the gimmick for later on, where basically what happens is that, she will make it so, Malkuth will make it so that it's impossible to cancel a work once it's been ordered. So that's why it's extra good that we have people that can take on safe checking. Even Shiloh, as uncertain as it is, once you get the right face, then it doesn't matter. I feel like we have zero issues getting the PE box requirement. It's just a matter of dealing with it. Meanwhile, we're almost halfway there already, so I feel like we're good. It might be okay. As long as we stay ahead of roughly 100 per cycle, then we're fine. Would it be worth it to send Lamarcus to Fortitude training with the bird? Because I feel like he needs the Fortitude. But we did agree not to mess around too much with that. What to do. Yeah, I feel like for the time being, we need to focus exclusively on energy box production. So these two basically swap. Who do I send to you? Or you know what? For more PE box production, we can probably send Pansy to do attachment of Burly Heaven. It's been 40 minutes and we haven't even crossed Meltdown level 2. Fingers crossed that this is the attempt and nothing goes wrong. Come on, I'm looking at you like you want. Don't be like that. Okay, I've got everything for you. It's just a matter of getting the boxes here. 100, 80, 120, 220, I think, if I'm doing the right. Out of our big producers, I think Snowpoo's the only one I haven't done much with. If we're grinding attachment for Lamarcus, then I suppose you could do that too. Just give him double attachment work. Thank God Frost Splinter has such high white resistance. He's safe in there no matter what happens, fingers crossed. Okay, Adam, go back to Soda. To prepare for that. Oh, hey, Punishing Bird. I didn't even notice you were there. Where are you even going? Actually, it's something I'm curious what would happen if the Punishing Bird had to deal with slugs. Where did the bird go? Who was my... So would Punishing Bird actually kill the pets for us? That would be kind of funny. Where is the bird, actually? Oh, there it is. Look at this absolute derp. Okay, Punishing Bird is making a return, so may as well do what we need to do. Attachment, Emilia, let's go. Okay, even with the -4, it seems like Emilia's doing well. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Two more. There. Oh, fuck. I think the work might have finished before Adam got there. It was just a little too far. Well, if that's true, we'll deal with it when we deal with it. I'll let you figure it out. Okay, instinct is repression, or instinct is attachment. Instinct is attachment. Insight's just insight. Instinct is attachment, insight is just insight. Okay, 3 clerks are already dead, so no matter what happens... Okay, she's not doing the tantrum. We're fine on that part. And attachment is repression. Also, what's Adam doing? Back in there. So repression or insight was just insight. Instinct is attachment, and attachment is repression. That was the conclusion to you. Tatiana can... Okay, cool. Pansy, get in there and kill some slugs. Oh my god, there are slugs everywhere. Okay, write that down. Instinct is attachment, insight is just insight, and attachment is repression. Can Gabriella make it down there in time to help? Oh lord, they're just bouncing around everywhere. Okay, she's got these slugs. That should not be a big issue. She can hold her own. Ugh, of all the noons it had to be. Yeah, Pansy is fine. She's actually almost got it. Yep. Okay, that was the last one. Okay, before we do anything else, everyone go back to your home departments. Try to work out, try to heal up. Okay, clerk-wise, I think we're okay for noon, because we have most of the training ones, it looks like, even with that bloodbath. Most of the safety ones, some information ones, no, some safety ones, some information ones, and some central command ones. So we'll be okay for noon. If anything, we're almost at our PE box limit too, so we just have to push through. Insight was just insight. Although Blue Star's being a bit of a annoyance just because. Okay, work speed plus 3. Let's see, you can maybe get... $35 boxes for that. 7, 14, 21? Would that be 21? Yeah, 21, 28. So we're gonna do the work preferences next if we can. In that case, since we know Magical Girl is gonna be okay for the next meltdown anyways, they might do attachment work. Oh, hey! Emilia got the visor for Blue Star. Neat. She's the masked heroine. Movement speed plus 10. Neat. Instinct was attachment. What I was gonna say is that since Magical Girl's gonna be calm for the next round anyways, gonna do some attachment work with her, just to see if I can't get enough P boxes to continue to boost. So that was instinct, right? Oh, look at her go! Jesus. As long as the meltdown doesn't target her specifically, we can safely ignore her on the next meltdown, and on top of that, it's gonna wipe away that -4. So, fingers crossed, we actually look to be sitting pretty. If we make it to the end of this core suppression, I'm gonna make another statement. Okay, 30. Yeah. Okay, so we have as much work success as we could possibly get with her. That's gonna help a lot. Okay, speaking of which, we're gonna P grind some more. The Sihan. Grab the Happy Teddy Gift is on someone, but it's on Basil. I mean, if we could try and luck our way into it, but don't feel like that's the best use of our time. Basil might turn into a capable enough agent in time, but that's in time. Okay, energy requirement wise, we're fine. We're golden. Okay, Lamarcus, do some attachment work. Pansy? Where's Pansy? She's still in the corridor. Whoops. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I don't see it being necessary. Once we get the energy requirement, we'll be able to blaze through this day a lot faster. Oh, and I just realized we apparently started on 0.5 speed at some point, but you know what? I'll just keep it like that. We'll make the day go just that little bit faster. We have 3 more meltdown levels after this. I think meltdown level 4, meltdown level 5, and then reaching 6. Okay, Lamarcus, once you're healed up, do that again, but with the knife. Oh, speaking of Malkuth, is it just me or is she a little droopier? I swear she was holding those things up higher. Okay, this next one's gonna be tricky because we have 8 meltdown levels going. That's not a small amount. Sorry, Malkuth. You thought this could best me, but I know a thing or two about solving puzzles. Okay. I think it might start being. We might need to start getting everyone in their positions. Where's Alyssa? Well, Anton can go back to the bloodbath corridor. Tatiana, I'm sorry this happened to your face, but we kind of need you over there. What department was Alyssa in again? Information. So she's somewhere in that mess. Did I leave her sitting somewhere and she never came back? What is happening? If Alyssa was supposed to go to information, then where is she? I see Ashley, I see Sona, I see London, but I don't see an Alyssa. Oh no. I was looking at safety. Oh, I am just all jumbled. Just like Malkuth. How do I want to do this? Pansy instinct, or rather attachment that right now is instinct. Was instinct not attachment? Okay, we are 1 hour into the stream, and we've made decent progress into this. Do some minor instinct training with the puppy, since we are more or less safe. At least PE box requirement-wise. Oof, good thing I sent someone with wrist cutter. That was awful. Snow Queen hasn't had any love yet. I think Insight was just Insight. Like, that was a thing. Yeah, Insight was just Insight. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, one of them's on the Queen itself. One's on Puppy. One's on the Alien. Two over here. Insight and Attachment. The Burrowing Heaven is one. And Yin is another. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So most of them are in the lower layer. Okay, let's work this out real quick and then send appropriate agents. Instinct is attachment. Insight is just insight again. Insight keeps just being insight. Come on, work with me here. Okay, since we know instinct is attachment, we can just send someone to that right away. Oh, where do you go? And attachment is maybe Tatiana dying, because it just switched at the last second again. Oh no, wait, it didn't. Attachment is instinct, so repression would be okay. Instinct was attachment, so instinct was attachment fortitude, so repression is repression. Okay. Let's consider that accordingly. Adam can do this. Who can do this? Who would I feel safe sending? Lamarcus is too busy working. That could be trouble. Ah, but he's almost done, so I can just send him right away. Meanwhile, the biggest problem is going to be Burrowing Heaven. Alright, suppose I can just send Pansy to that. But it would have to be last, once I assign all the other works. Galena, you can do that. Okay, that's taken care of. You're needed. Lamarcus, you're needed on here. The question is, who's gonna be... I already did. Trust me, I did. See? Back in containment. Who did you say for Everett? Where is Everett? But we need to figure out Queen first. Who's gonna go for Queen? I don't want to send someone that might go insane. Gabriella, you go up there. No. Rose, maybe? Or Joy? No, not Joy. Not Mary either. You don't feel bad? Well, alright, Mary does need some prudence in her life. Okay, so that's everything. Pansy, why is this work going so awful? What are you doing? Oh, look at that. We have all the energy we need. Okay, Mary was fine. Okay, now it's just a matter of just blazing through the work. So this is gonna require the trick again, right? I need to send Emilia to Queen of Hatred before the meltdown, so that she doesn't freak out. Green Noon's gonna kill the clerks for meltdown level 5. That'll be good. Okay, everyone back to your departments for now. How do I want to do this? Do I want to go for minor training, or do I just want to grind on stuff that will be useful for later? I didn't even have all of these. I'm silly. Well, now that I do, I guess I can just go Instinct Yang. I'll start grinding that out. And Amelia, also Insight, also this. To start grinding that out too. I'm actually not that concerned for the Queen anymore, because unless something really stupid happens, which admittedly is a possibility, then I think we're safe. We have things rigged on our favor as much as possible. And if we still fail at that point, then what can we do? Like, honestly, what can we do at this? What was instinct again? What was fortitude? Attachment was fortitude. Kinda wanna train Lamarcus's fortitude. Kinda needs it. Why is it going so bad? You know, I just... We need to send Emilia to... We need to send Misona to Bird. I just remembered. Bird's having a bit of a bad time right now because of the clerk's death. We need to boost up his Clyphok bit. 1 point might make all the difference here. I can't believe we forgot that. Okay. Well, the lucky part is that with a lot of clerks already dead, it's a lot less likely. Oh hey, Bitmaker. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Look at this absolute shit that's going on. No, I need to reach Meltdown level 6. You do know that we have to reach Meltdown level 6, right? We're at 4. So rushing wouldn't quite work. Not yet, at least. Well, yes. And we're at 4. So we still have one more to go after the noon. Oh, I think what you're seeing, Bitmaker. To basically ignore the green moon. To ignore the green moon and spam work as much as possible. Is that what you're saying? Because in that case, we would still have to do... there would be at least one more scramble. That's what we're trying to prepare for. Also, I don't know if you knew before, but look who's here to make things complicated. This cutie patootie. Okay, what were we doing? Lamarcus attachment. I understand now. I comprehend, Bitmaker. Okay. First, we need to make sure Queen of Hatred is pacified, and then we will do that. Emilia. Teddy? I believe that was Galena. Yeah, Galena. That's the only work that's been done on Teddy today. As well, Galena. Oh, by the way, look at Emilia. She was working on Sound of Star, and she got the visor for it. It makes her look very cool. What was Instinct again? Attachment. Oh, Jose! Get out of there! Okay, where else did those robots pop up? Everyone get out, don't be a hero. Okay, what's what? Let's not worry about the robots for right now. Let's keep track of the works. Okay, Instinct is attachment. Insight is instinct. And repression, or attachment is repression. Did you get that, Ekamak? Instinct was attachment, so pansy. Is everyone healed up? What's everyone doing? Let's just spam our attachment people. Repressing? That is not what I wanted to see. Okay, everyone get down now. You're needed for other things. Emilia, get in there. Oh my god. Misona's gonna die because... No! Okay, what does it matter anymore? Whoever's closest to something, grab it. What the hell? Like, what the actual hell? Oh, Anton. That's Anton. That's right there. No! 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 Misona! It's all because it went into the cell! I didn't know it could do that! Well, I can't do that. Look, I feel like I'm... We know it can be done. We're gonna try this again next week. Sorry, Malkuth. But not Misona. Anyone but Misona. Well, I don't want to lose anyone, but especially not Misona. Well, Bitmaker, if you want to come back here next week 90 minutes from now, you can see this core suppression done from the beginning. But I usually don't go any further past this in the night, and to be so close to suppressing and to lose it like that to a glitch. I'm sorry. I don't think that was... It would have been fine if the game didn't glitch is the thing. That part is out of my hand. Okay. Or you know what? Would everyone be okay if I did that off screen then? No, wait, I can't do that. There's cutscene after. What I could do is do the majority of the suppression off. I can do the majority of the suppression off screen, and when I get to the end, I will go live and we can start the next time with the cutscene. Because now I have it on film, on this stream that it can be done. It was just a last minute slip up. Well, sorry this ended up being a slow one, a small stream for you, Bitmaker, but at least we know what to do. Well, if you want to see the full suppression, come back here next week. I keep saying that. I just need to end this. Well, let's see what happens. Let's actually get somewhere next week. See you then.